Hi there. Now we're going to take a look at transposition. This is from chapter 1, page 31, on the bottom of the page, where it says transposition. Transposition is the process by which we play or sing an example, a piece, in a key that's different from the original key. It sounds complicated, but actually, this is not so bad. And I'll show you. I'm going to walk you through these. So the first instruction tells us to transpose each of the harmonization examples to at least 3 other major keys. It sounds like a lot, but let's take a look to see how this is done. So I'm going to switch the view here just to make it a bit easier for you to see the music. And we're going to actually start off by taking a look at example 1A on page 30. So we've already learned how to play this in the key of A major. So how do we transpose this? Okay. To begin with, we just need to know the scale degrees to identify the scale degrees. All right. So I'm going to jump to another slide here for a second so we can talk about scale degrees in more detail. All right. So let's take, for example, the key of C major. I'm using C major just because it's a pretty easy key to think in. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So in the key of C, well, C is the first scale degree, D is the second scale degree, E is the third scale degree, fourth scale degree, fifth scale degree, sixth scale degree, seventh scale degree, and we're back to the first scale degree. Now let's say that we're thinking in the key of A major, like in our example. So we have 3 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. But this time my scale looks like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. In the key of A is now the first scale degree, B is now the first scale degree, and so on and so forth. If we go to the key of G, we're going to have 1 sharp, and now it's going to look like this, where G is the first scale degree, A is the second scale degree, B is the third scale degree, C is the fourth scale degree, and D is the fifth scale degree. We can also do this in the key of D major. F sharp, C sharp, 2 sharps, where we have D, E, F, G, and A. And I'm just doing the first 5 scale degrees because for most of these harmonization examples, that's all you're going to need. It's just the first 5 scale degrees. Now, why is this convenient for us? This is convenient because we've already learned to play the pentascales. So remember the pentascales or pentachords are just the 5-note scales in each position. So I just played the C major pentascale. Now I'm going to play the G major pentascale. And now the D major pentascale. That has the F sharp and the A major pentascale. Just like that. Okay. So just C major, G major, D major, and A major to begin with. Now let's go back to the textbook and to see how to apply this. So to begin with, I'm going to identify each of these melodic notes in the right hand by scale degree instead of by note. So we're in the key of A. And if you need, you can refer back to the chart. But in the key of A, well, let's find out what that first E is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 5th scale degree. So I'm literally going to write 5 with a caret symbol indicating the 5th scale degree. The C sharp is 3. It's a 3rd scale degree. And I'm going to go through this entire example writing scale degrees just like this. All right? Just like this. And notice I'm putting the caret symbol. I'm doing the caret symbol because I do not want to confuse these with finger numbers. Although, you might have noticed that the finger numbers also coincide. 5, 3, 5, 3, 1. Because if we're in a pentascale position, well, the first scale degree is played with first finger. The second scale degree is played with second finger. Third scale degree is played with third finger, and so on and so forth. So it actually is the same in this case, but that is not always going to be the case. So I'll continue, and I'm going to continue notating all of the scale degrees. 5, 3, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 1. Now that I've done this, here comes the magic. Are you ready for this? All right. So to play this in the key of G, for example, I'm just going to place my right hand in G position. And I'm going to use exactly the same finger numbers. 5, 3, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 1. And I've done it in the key of G major. I could shift my hand to D major. Third finger's on F sharp. Play my pentascale to make sure I'm in position. And then I can use exactly the same finger numbers, and I will be playing it in the key of D. 5, 3, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 1. I can also do this in the key of C. 5, 3, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 1. So notice how I am not thinking about the notes as I transpose. I'm thinking about the scale degrees and my finger numbers, which coincide. That's all I need to know. See? So that's the right hand for this example. Let's take a look at the left hand to see how this compares. All right. So if you, and I'm going to switch the view again. If you were playing it the way I showed you last time, for the 5 chord here, you may have been shifting. Maybe you were shifting up to EB. Maybe you were shifting down to EB. But some of you may have also discovered another solution. What if you played EB, but in this position? Oops, let me do that a little clearer. Where E is the top note and B is the bottom note. Now guess what? You don't even have to shift the hand. 1, 5, 5, 1, and you can use 4, 1 here for the 5 chord. It's the same notes after all. Okay. So you might have discovered that. Some of you did, I know. I saw in your videos. So 5, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. We can apply the same tool to any transposed key. For example, let's say we're doing in the key of C major, 5, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. And that's the 5 chord. We can do this in the key of G, 5, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. In the key of D, 5, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. And there you have it. That's how you do the left hand. So now I'm going to demonstrate this in a few different transposed keys. So here I am in A major. Let's try G major. I'm going to slide both hands down. And the first thing I'm going to do is play the pentascale first. And then I'm going to play the example. Then let's try it in D major. Let's try it in C major. Hopefully you see that transposition is actually pretty darn easy if you follow these steps. Let's take a look at the next example. What's our first step? We're going to determine these scale degrees once again. So let's take a look here. In this case, we're in the key of F major. So F would be the first scale degree. A would be the third scale degree. And again, I'm just going to write in my scale degrees all the way through. And again, you'll notice that these scale degrees coincide with the finger numbers. So it makes our life very, very, very easy. So for my right hand, I can transpose the G again and use the same fingers. I'm going to play my pentascale, and I'm going to play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy. I can transpose to C major. Use the same fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And transpose to D major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm demonstrating all of these transposing to either the keys of C, G, or D, just because, well, it's simple that way. But you can really do this to any key, any pentascale. You could transpose to F major or E flat major, because you've already learned all of 12 major pentascales already. For the left hand, the same rule applies. By using 4-1, you're going to be playing the 5 chord. So if we're playing this in the key of C major, I'm going to move my left hand to C, C, G, and use 4-1, D, G for the 5 chord. So in C major, this looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we look at the instructions, okay, the author instructs us to transpose each of these harmonization examples to at least 3 other major keys. Those major keys are completely up to you. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of these. I think you'll find that they're all very, very easy. C, we're going to do the same thing. Add in the scale degrees. So this is scale degree number 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1. Again, it's just in our basic pentascale, D pentascale position. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can transpose to A major. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can do the same thing in any of the 12 major keys. We have 2 more examples here. Let's take a look at example D, dreamily. We're now in the key of G major, so let's determine our scale degrees here. This is scale degree number 3, then 2, then 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And of course, you already have your harmonies. You might have selected different harmonies. We can use the same trick where the 1 chord is 5-1 and the 5 chord is 4-1 in the same position. And we could transpose this to any number of keys. Let's move to the key of E major. 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. If I add my left hand, I might do a harmony like this. 1 chord, 5 chord. 1, 2, And for the final example here, we are in the key of C major. Again, I'll label the scale degrees. Okay. This is the fifth scale degree, fifth scale degree, fifth scale degree, sixth scale degree. This is important. We actually have a sixth scale degree. What does this mean? This means we will not be able to play this in our C major pentascale position. So this one's going to be different. All right, let's finish this. Fifth scale degree, third scale degree, fourth scale degree, fifth scale degree, fifth scale degree, fifth scale degree, sixth scale degree, fifth scale degree. Second line is much the same. 5, 5, 5, 6, 5, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 5. Okay. But when we played this, we did not use fifth finger to begin with. Why? Because that was not our highest note. In this case, our note parameters run from the note E to a high note of A. Okay? So in this case, our finger numbers are this: 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3. And the second system is identical. Now let's see how this relates to the C major pentascale. This is the key here. C is here. If our thumb is on E, that means we're starting on the third scale degree, the third scale degree. Okay, so this one's going to be a little trickier. Let's try transposing this to the key of G major. Again, we're going to place our thumb on the third scale degree. Because in C major, 1, 2, 3, thumb on E, that's the third scale degree. In the key of G, what is the third scale degree? G, A, B, 1, 2, 3. We're going to place our thumb on B. However, in the key of G major, there is an F sharp. Now we got to check our fingers. Is any of our fingers on the note F? B, C, D, E, F. Our fifth finger is on the note F, so that fifth finger is going to now be on F sharp. Now we can play this using these finger numbers. 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3. We got it. Let's try transposing this to the key of D major. Again, we're going to place our thumb on the third scale degree, which in this case is the note F sharp. 1, 2, 3. So my thumb is on F sharp. How many sharps in the key of D major? 2, F sharp and C sharp. Do we have a finger on the note C sharp? Yes. So we have F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp. Now that our hand is in position, we can play this using the finger numbers. 3, 3, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3. Okay. What if we transpose this to the key of F major? F major, third scale degree, is A. In the key of F, we have one flat, B flat. Let's see if any finger is on B flat. Yes, second finger is on B, so it should be B flat. A, B flat, C, D, E. That's our hand position now. So once we've placed our hand in the third scale degree of F major, we can use the same fingers. 3, 3, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3. And that's how we determine the right hand. But what about the left hand? Well, the left hand is going to be identical to the other examples. So if we're playing it in C major, the left hand will be in C position. 1 chord, 5 chord, 1 chord. If we're in G major, we're going to play in G position. 1 chord, 5 chord, 1 chord. In F major, 1 chord, 5 chord, 1 chord. Okay? But keep in mind that although the left hand is in root position, meaning that it's on the tonic, the first scale degree of whatever key we're in, The right hand is not. It's on the third scale degree. So let me show you an example of this. Let's try this in the key of F major, what we just did. So again, the right hand is going to be on the third scale degree. F, G, A. Put my thumb on A. I have a B flat, so I'm going to put second finger on B flat. But my left hand is going to be in F major position because I'm in the key of F. So here's my 1 chord and my 5 chord. So now I play this. My right hand is going to be using the finger numbers. 3, 3, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3. Maybe I use a 5 chord there. 3, 3, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3. So this is the only one that's a bit tricky, simply because the right hand is not in the first scale degree position. There's going to be a second part of the transposition that's going to include 147 transposed into the key of G major. Stay tuned for that.